Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Toyota Maintenance YouTube channel. I just posted video about this 2013 Prius and how it's really important to keep eye on that auxiliary battery which is in the trunk on the passenger side, especially when the winter's coming. Vehicle came back because the dealer didn't have the fuel cap right there. So that's on my table. And here is a brand new Toyota True Start battery. Look how small she is. Even the old Grandpa Peter can lift it. Maybe even with the one hand. Well, let's not get too crazy, Peter. Let's not show off here. Just show them the battery. 84 months warranty. True Start. 1123. Nicely has that sticker. Everything's on it. All the info. As we know, they are small, weak batteries. They have only 325 cca cold cranking amps. Normal battery in Corolla or Camry will have like 550. This one has only 325. Let's go and replace it. 2013 Prius. Let's do it together. As I said, the auxiliary battery is located in the trunk. There is even more boxes today. We are heading over there, so let me take out the private belongings and we will continue in just a second. Personal belongings removed. Now we are on the same page, meaning this is what you should be or will be dealing with. We always put this on the side here on the clean floor. I just mopped my garage, so I don't feel like I will make anything dirty. And it's advisable to make a space. I will move you so you can see what I'm doing, because I'm doing it for you. Here is another cover, and here is another black cover. So that all needs to go elsewhere, and now we really have a perfect view of that auxiliary battery. I will make sure I will bring a light so you can actually see what is happening here. The light is installed. Now it's a question how I will position this camera for you. And hopefully this exact position and the angle will work for us good. So I will start with 10 mm. There is a nut right here, and that's for the strap, which it's the hold down strap. Make sure in the case you got wild, maybe off-roading, the battery will be not bouncing around here. So I have a one nut and one bolt removed. And look at that strap. It's actually free and I can put it behind. Now I will put down this tool and grab another 10 mm, and I will start with removing negative terminal on the battery. Please always remove negative first and put it somewhere on the side, and only after that you will remove the positive terminal. As you can see, that was also Toyota battery. So far I couldn't find any date on it. So we don't know how old it is. So now we have disconnected both, and what we have just found, the vent was just simply laying down here without being connected. Now I can grab the baby and remove her out of the vehicle. Now we have nicely the old and new side by side. There is the same sticker for recycling. There's nothing here. Similar stickers here. But what is helpful, the new one came saying 11/23. It's a November 23, and it will be very easy for us in the future see how old it is. This one says B as a boy, 18. Is there any months in the calendar which starts on the B? Because that will tell us that there was a month and that it will be 2018, I guess. Which is again 5 years. But what is B for a month? I'm not sure. Now there are these nice pads which should protect the terminals from build-up of that corrosion. So I will transfer them plus on plus, minus on minus. I will not throw them away. I believe they are actually good and they work. In fact, we are ready to put the new one in the vehicle. Now, here is the detail right here where the vent was supposed to be connected. So it's close to the plus, as you saw it, and the hole is here too. So I don't know who forgot to connect it. Basically, these ones are AGM non-spillable batteries, but that is a vent. It's still for possible fumes which are existing inside of the battery. It should be vented instead of from the battery into the interior of the vehicle where you don't want to smell it and get poisoned by it. It should be hooked and going underneath the vehicle. That little tube goes under the vehicle. So now we are ready to do it. Peter just cannot stop talking, correct? La 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 la. Here is the tube or the detail of it coming underneath the vehicle, and this is what we need to install in the battery. So we are back in the office. You watch, the positive goes towards to the front, negative towards to the back of the vehicle, and observe that little detail that I'm still keeping those covers here. Well, they should help me not to make any mistakes while I'm installing it, not to create any sparks by the cable accidentally jumping on it, or that cross holding bar, right? This will destroy the battery. If these were not covered and you will drop it on it, you will basically, you can create fire, but it will most likely just create a lot of sparks. So it's a safety feature. You don't remove it from the moment you receive the battery and throw it away. No, you keep it for the time of the install. While this wire is not in my way, I will try to deal with this vent pipe. And I remember from working at Toyota when we did so many of these batteries all the time, it needed kind of a harder squeeze on it. If you don't do that, oh yeah, did you see that? I had to find the way. It's like a 45 angle, pretty natural. I will show you. So I had to find that angle and then push on it hard, and that's, I'm assuming, what happened and why it was just sitting there, because the person who did it last time didn't pay attention or was not aware that it needs to click all the way. Another reason to either watch this video and learn all these details, or hire the person who was trained by Toyota, don't you think? Yep. If any of you wants to be mechanic and if you want to pick up the brand, I highly recommend you spend years at the dealer first. It's painful in many ways, but it's the best way to learn most in the shortest amount of time. It's priceless, let's put it this way. If you want to be mechanic, select one brand, stick with it, and stay with a dealer. Most likely I will say 5 years. I did 3, but I will recommend 5. It will be better to learn even more. So now, what shall we do next? Shall I put the strap down or first negative? Either way, maybe the strap down will be better. So we said it's a 10mm bolt. I will start it down here. And it's the nut, 10mm nut. Be careful when you are torquing the nut. You don't want to overdo it and crush the brand new battery. You have to use common sense on this. I will be trying, if it's already pushing on it enough. This strap is free, and yeah, look at it. That's it. The very tiny small move, that doesn't matter. It's way better than the crushed plastic. So that's enough for me. Now I'm finally ready to install back the negative terminal. This fell off. There is way better access on this 3rd generation of Prius than on the 2nd. The 2nd was hidden underneath the plastic, and especially this negative was very difficult to get to. This is huge improvement, guys. So if you are considering doing this as a preventative maintenance yourself, I will highly recommend it. Just observe the safety procedures which I'm trying to explain, and you will be good. So again, don't yank on it too much. It has to be solid, but you don't want to crush and destroy that connector or the terminal. Also, you cannot yank on it. You could break off the terminal actually. It's a solid lead. It can break. So now I can gather these covers. I will not forget about my tool here. That will be not funny. I will put back this cover. The vent is installed, and we are basically done with the battery now. We will not forget about this one. That goes first. Is it correct? Yes, Peter, it is correct. Now which one was... Oh yeah, that's the one. We can continue from there. Here we go. This is the other side over here. Now I can finally grab the gray cover. Oops, careful, Peter. Don't damage anybody's property. Be gentle. And now this beautification Prius V carpet. And the rest of it will be the personal belongings. I'm pretty sure you will agree it's pretty easy, and you don't need very many tools to do that either, huh? Protective caps, boom! And now we cannot shorten accidentally the battery. And Toyota is in general very reasonable company. in comparison with overcomplicated Mercedes-Benz. So I don't expect that we lost many settings. It's a Prius. Here is the smart key. Let's see, I don't have to step on the pedal. What will be lost? The clock. Yep, it's not 106, so the clock was lost. And maybe the settings in the radio will be off. That's a good question. I don't do it often enough to remember, but in comparison with Mercedes, BMW and Volkswagens, you don't have to go and reinitialize all your windows and sunroof and all these problems which could happen on the modern German vehicles. So this is a good to know. The clock, I need to get my phone here. The clock I will set here for the customers, so when they will come and pick it up, they don't have to do it themselves. You just simply push on these buttons, so that's not so difficult at all. And if you have this battery right here, it's worth $20. So don't forget to properly recycle it. Unless you are keeping it, but then the Toyota will keep your $20. I hope many of you will find this video helpful. If you do, please give it a thumb up. Sign up. Get the notification so you don't miss the future videos. That will be a pity. You will be missing a lot. Thank you guys for watching, supporting this channel, and I will see you in next one. See ya.